If they make it so easy for me to make fun of them, how can they expect me to respect that?
Exactly.
Dude, if you're reading the definition of what you are and other people are laughing, that's not good.
That's
All right, I'm gonna teach you guys something brand new today that you probably haven't heard anywhere.
I bet I've heard it.
We'll see about that.
We'll see.
There's something called fictosexuality. Do you know about that?
Yes.
What is it? It's some fucking bullshit.
It's new.
Is it?
I was researching for hosting too. It's not fair. It's just PvP host versus host.
Bullshit.
Explain it better than Ryan. Go. Is this some new bullshit?
It's part of the LGBTQIA.
What is it called?
Fictosexual.
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 Ficto.
Yeah. What do you think they're into?
fake sex?
How do you
Fake?
spell it?
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
Like fiction sex?
Like they want to fuck Sailor Moon or something?
Yes, yeah.
Fictosexual?
Yeah, so it's people who have a sexual, or they're into fictional characters.
So that's a thing.
That's everybody.
Yeah, dude. You like Jessica Rabbit, dude. Big whoop.
Yeah.
Minnie Mouse.
Well, that I get.
But it's not just being sexually attracted, it's being romantically attracted.
Yeah, like Halle Berry as Storm.
So they're attaching
Who
themselves.
doesn't want to bust nuts on her?
But it's not about
No.
it's not only about busting nuts, it's about you want to marry this character.
So they're attaching
Yeah,
themselves
they're-
to.
No, they make characters in AI and they like fucking have relationships with them.
Like Cersei Lannister. I want to marry Cersei Lannister. But that's not even her real name.
But you only want to marry her if she's your sister.
But
And I want to marry her as Cersei Lannister because the actress I don't want to marry.
Yeah, see?
And when she cut her hair short, I was so turned off.
Same, bro.
Yeah.
I was into it more.
I was out.
In-
And when I found out what a hippie she is and she doesn't shave her pits in real life, I was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like the real one.
I'm out.
in fictosexuality, you can marry a fictional character. You can actually like marry the thing on the screen.
Yeah, that's cool. But
What if Cersei Lannister doesn't want to marry you?
Well,
It's not really about that.
They post on like Reddit and stuff, and they're like, these people just don't understand. They're like, I'm in a fictosexual relationship, and like talking about their family or friends or whatever, and then they're like expecting everyone to sympathize, but like mostly it's just mentally ill people who are that way too, who are like, that's fucked up, that's crazy.
yeah, seriously.
But it's not crazy. It's,
So they're attaching themselves to the LGBTQ.
Yeah, that's what their flag looks like.
Do you think the people in the LGBTQ are like?
That looks
"All
like a
dude,
colorblind
who the fuck
test."
are
I
you?"
don't think you have a
I
choice.
absolutely think that.
But I don't think they have a choice. I think they have to.
Some of the gay lesbian folks are like,
I
what
think
are you talking about?
The gay and lesbian people got co-opted years ago, and like they all have to deal with, you know,
All the extra bullshit.
yes.
I think it's because they added Q, which is queer, which is like sexual deviancy or whatever. Or
Opens up the Pandora's
Is
box.
this sexual deviancy? Or is this just like mental illness?
Well, anything that's not heterosexual is considered like sexual
I
deviancy,
guess.
but then you open up the crazy.
Yeah, Q doesn't just cover that because they added like 3 more letters this year.
Yeah, really the you know, the T one,
What's T?
transgender,
yeah.
that has, I think, you know, whether if you're a lesbian and they go, well, my penis is a vagina, and it's like, well, cool, I'm a lesbian, so like that doesn't do anything for me actually. But then like you have to identify and or at least understand that this is what this is. I think that's what fucks things up for actual really nice people who are gay or lesbian who are like trying to be pressured into things that they are not into.
Yeah. It's like taking away from their cause and adding things to their cause that they
Never asked for.
they never asked for.
Yeah, because I don't see how this would be anywhere involved with LGBTQ.
I kind of fucks with this.
Well, here's the hard part about it is that, I mean, LGBTQ by design is inclusive.
Yeah.
So if you say, hey, here's my sexuality, I'm now part of this, who are they to deny that?
But what do these people want? What is the fictive?
yeah, but they fuck.
They want to be recognized as a sexual.
But the AIs can't say no.
What, an application?
It's unconsensual sex.
This is the fallacy of treating gay people like it's a fetish.
Yeah.
Because now they're forced to accept all fetishes, which is not fair to them.
It's not the same realm.
It is bullshit. And it's also honestly what the conservative Christian right were doing to gay people. If you paid attention during the 90s and 2000s, they were treating it like, well, you're just a sexual deviant and you have a fetish.
Yeah, they're like a dirty pervert.
You're a dirty pervert. And then now the LGBT movement, right? Or at least the lesbians and gays are forced to accept like even like out here sexual deviancy as part of their movement, and that's not what they're about. Like if you know people who are gay or lesbian, that is not what they're about. and that's the most frustrating thing.
True.
It's the most frustrating thing about observing this is they have to accept like
Furries.
the furries are the guys in the fucking dog masks who are like crawling in a gay parade, and like they're like, that's not what it's about. You know what I mean? Like it's the most fascinating thing. But
What's also scary too is they're probably like a few letters away from adding P to it, like pedophiles, and then now everything is fucked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're slowly already trying to move it over, right?
Pedophiles isn't there anymore. It's
different.
Sexually, like younger attracted, what is it?
something like that.
yeah, minor attracted.
Yeah, they're already moving it over.
But they're not. They're not. Look, they're not. The gay and lesbians are not doing
They're not doing it.
Yeah. They're being imposed
pressured,
upon.
yeah, they're being
It's like
imposed upon, yeah.
colonization.
They're being imposed, yeah. So, just so you know, that's the tip of the iceberg on just fictosexuality. One interesting thing about fictosexuality is you could fictosexually be attracted to men in the fiction world, but not in the real world. So it's like
That's like that Black Mirror where they like fucking each other as homies.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, I think that's totally fine. If you want to do that, that's fine. But also,
Yeah.
shut up. Shut up about. Because what's the difference between that and a guy or a woman who's in love with their sex doll at home, right?
I mean, that is.
You don't think that should be a flag that flies in the U.S. Embassy?
Let me tell you.
Or they could marry their door.
Yeah, you can marry your.
100%, and that's fine, bro. Hey, you could do whatever the fuck
Let me
you want.
read
I don't
you.
think you can marry your door in America, though.
I'm gonna read
Only
you
your
a
couch.
As Nick would say, shut up.
You have to go to Lowe's for the ceremony. Here's the list. These are all the sexualities underneath fictosexuality. So once you read,
There's little categories.
there's like 15 of them. Okay, let me read them to you. So just so you know them all. Yeah. So there's animate sexual, which is an attraction to anime or manga characters.
That's clear and
There's
That's already
cartosexual. Cartosexual is you're attracted to cartoons. Booklosexual, it's a character in a novel.
Okay.
Visual novel sexual, which is
Graphic novel sexual, probably.
there's gamosexual from games. Imagine.
okay. Well, Tifa from Final Fantasy, I get.
So these things already existed. They're
but
just
you're not-
they're just they're just putting a label on things that already existed.
Yeah, but you have to understand that each one of these people that fall into these categories demand the same amount of respect.
What is the respect that they're looking for, dude?
Would you fuck Laura Crafts?
I would.
Yep.
That's respect.
Respect me.
That's respect.
But it's not the would you fuck, it's would you romantically devote yourself to this Laura Croft
If that's what you want to do, you could go.
and be monogamous with her and
Fuck Laura Craft. But if somebody else said that they were married to her, I'd be like, I'm fucking your wife then.
Oh shit! What happens then, dude?
Now you're like, oh, I guess I'm a cuck. I'm a fucking.
then you've entered another chapter of fanfic with that person.
And then you're like, holy shit, Laura Croft is a slut. She's banging everybody, you know?
And then I'm in a lawsuit.
I can't believe she's banging me and Anthony and all these monsters.
So there's also something called imagisexual, which is your attraction is to a fictional character that has no image.
Okay, cool.
Like an
man.
audiobook character or like a
That's like anti-imagination. How do you do that? I'm imagining something that has nothing.
there's
These people need to clean their room, dude.
Dude, go for a walk, bro.
Inri-sexual, which is attraction to live action TV show characters. OC sexual, which is an attraction to
I love Orange County.
This just sounds like fandom.
Imagine the guy writing this article, too, by the way.
This is what when you're a fan of something and you want to fuck them really bad, like they're just putting a label on it. It's nothing new.
Dude, I wanted to fuck Mortal Kombat characters.
Liu Kang?
When I was a kid.
Sonya Blade?
Yeah. Katana.
Yeah.
Sonya Blade. Give me it. Give me it.
So then there's
on, dude.
I got a blade for
Terado.
Sonya. I can't get hard. I can't get
There's teratosexual, which is
that?
you're attracted to monster characters.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant Dominic Toretto.
There's tobusexual, where you're attracted to vampire characters.
Okay, cool.
Spectrosexual, which is the ghost.
Okay.
Nicosexual, which is the cute cat characters.
Oh, Jesus.
That goes into furryism.
Anuef sexual, which is you're attracted to human animal hybrid characters.
Chimeras, like
Multi-fictino.
Animorphs?
Multi-fictino is you're attracted to a mix of exclusive fictional characters, which is like being attractive exclusively to 2 out of the 15 of these.
But in this, by this definition, like most of the world have been fucking fictosexual at some point in their life.
I don't need a label for it.
Again,
This is
again,
like-
we're not talking about jerking it to it. We're talking about
Being in a
having a
relationship.
feeling of like I want to marry this, and I'm now imagining myself married to you.
But this is
You believe that's your wife.
Yeah,
It's that.
okay.
But this
Yeah, I had that to one of the fucking characters on fucking Full House.
when you were
DJ?
No, her friend. No, her
Phoebe
friend.
Gibbler?
No, the other, the redhead.
Michelle.
Hey, DJ was kind of bad though.
She was only guest starring once in a while. But I don't know. I think she's brunette actually.
But this is also for someone that's like fucking 27 working at Phil's Coffee and shit.
So it's an actual real lifestyle. It's not like oh I have this feeling. It's like that's your actual sexuality.
So it's basically like those when we watch reality TV of people marrying a train station or a fucking doorknob.
yes, no, that's exactly it.
So that's all this is.
yeah.
They're just us when we were in 5th grade, fucking having a big crush on a TV character, but they haven't grown out of that because they're 30 something and they're still sticking that.
But I think what they want is they're demanding acknowledgement.
From who? Dude?
It's a fetish.
Like me and my fucking paper girlfriend is as legit as you and your wife.
That's
It's
exactly
a fetish, bitch.
You want to go on a double date?
Dude,
You better have a reservation for 4 because my paper girlfriend's gonna sit right next to me.
And say her name, bitch.
This is when shame is a good thing. Sometimes you
Exactly.
should have a little bit of
And
shame.
bullying,
Dude,
God forbid.
little-
The last one is a doozy. So this last one is called aliasexual. That means you're
alias.
attracted to somebody who sees themselves as a fictional character.
Okay, cool.
Shut the fuck
So
up.
like, let's say
This is like Nikki telling me about a dream for too long. All right, I checked out.
So this is what a fiction kin is. Fiction kin is a term that means, like if I say, oh, I'm fiction kin, that means I identify as a fictional character.
And if that's
And if you're attracted to me, that makes you aliasexual.
God. These people need to go pick up fucking trash off the side of the freeway.
bro,
These people needed this. Loser, loner, Walmart shopper. Okay. And then turn around and go away.
bro, they should
Oh my
do
God.
literally any cause, dude.
Any cause.
Any cause besides this, go into that.
Yeah.
Go do that.
How many of them are
respect
out
you.
there that are
Don't
seriously
shut
about
up.
this life?
Dude, this is, first of all, to coalesce this with LGB stuff is whack.
That's whack.
This is fetish shit.
Yeah, to me they're more like furries and cosplayers and like.
And like to feel like you need to be acknowledged for like why do you feel like you need
Guys,
that
just
from the world?
respect them.
I'm not gonna
How
respect that.
difficult is that?
I'm gonna if I see one who's a fictitious
Hey, shut up, kinjasexual.
yeah, dude.
That's kind of hot.
They should be thrown into a trash can immediately.
If they make it so easy for me to make fun of them, how can they expect me to respect that?
Exactly.
Dude, if you're reading the definition of what you are and other people are laughing, that's not good.
That's
How do you know that it's not us that's behind?
Yeah, because we're not. Because they have to fucking put this out there.
well, I'm sorry.
On comeoutasyouare.com.
Yeah, that's comeoutasyouare.com.
Is this old fashioned? Is thinking this way old fashioned?
This ain't mainstream.
According to them, we are.
We're pieces of shit.
Yeah, sure.
And that's
Sure.
fine. And sometimes
Sure. I also eat meat, dude. I'm sure that's fucked up to them too.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah. You know what? It's fine.
Sometimes things are whack.
This is the great thing about America, though. This is the good thing about America. And the really bad thing, too.
You thought Thomas Jefferson thought this was gonna happen?
That's the best, dude.
I mean, come on.
Dude, George Washington is like, what is happening?
George Washington takes his wooden teeth out.
He's like,
He's all, I'm Jeffersexual.